Welcome to another edition of Benny Crafts. Today we're going to make our Daisy Keychain. These are super cute. I have one hanging from my rear view mirror right now. They're great for keys, obviously, and then also purses and backpack clips, and they make great gifts. They're just so cute and really easy to make. They look fancy, but they are very easy to make. So your kit is going to come in a bag, individually packaged, and I always recommend a towel. Lay down a towel and then your beads and things won't roll away. So if you dump out everything from your kit, you're going to have your daisy. It already has your ring on top. And then you have your stretch string. You'll have your daisy centers, your clip, and then you're going to have four silver spacer beads and 3 bubblegum or chunky beads, and then a ring, an extra ring. All right? And it just helps, the towel just helps everything to stay put so you don't lose anything. So we're going to start with our stretch string, and we're going to double it up so there'll be a loop on one end and the tails on the other end. Okay, and we're going to feed it through our daisy ring. Oops, there we go. All right, and then we're going to open that end and we're going to feed these tails in. Now, with stretchy string, it's gonna loosen, so you can see when I let go of it, it loosens, tightens, see? So, and this will be a problem once it's all done, but you want to be careful to keep that kind of taut while you're working, okay? Once you get the beads on, it's a little easier. So what I do is I kind of hold it with my hand and keep it taut, and then you're going to start with a spacer bead. So you're going to feed both tails, or both ends, through the spacer bead, and slide that down, again making sure that is staying fairly tight. Then it doesn't matter which bubblegum bead you go with first, you're going to feed that through the 2 tails. Okay, and making sure to pull tight. Then another spacer bead, and then another bubblegum bead. Okay, and when you get to this point, oh, one more spacer bead. When you get to this point, you're going to do something kind of funky. You're going to separate these 2 strings and you're going to leave one. Okay, you're going to drop one and then you're going to keep on going with the other one. Okay. So you'll have a bubblegum bead, and you'll have your last spacer bead. All right, and this is what it's going to look like. So you got that tail sticking out there that you left behind. All right, and you want to, like I said, keep an eye on this end because this tends to be finicky. Pull it tight there. And you can just pull this all tight and kind of hold it in place. Like that, okay? And this will be here too. All right, then you're going to add your ring onto your end, okay, that you've been working with, that you fed through all the beads. All right, and this is going to seem weird, but now you're going to just turn it, and you're going to feed it back through the spacer bead and the last bubblegum bead, okay? So it's going to come back to its tail end, all right? Keep this ring. The ring is what's going to hold it all on. I'm doing it with my left hand, so let me flip it around this way. There we go. Oh, I ended up starting that way. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to feed it through my spacer. And then I'm going to feed it through my bubblegum. I have to pull a little bit. Okay, so now you can see it's back and it's going to meet the other tail again. Okay, so now we're going to pull it tight, and you can pull it from both ends. Make sure our end here is nice and tight. Put all of these down, okay, and we're going to knot this, okay? And the great thing about stretchy string is that you can pull it very, very tight, and it is not, I just do a square knot, right over left, left over right, and it is not going to break. And you want to make sure that you've got a tight, everything's nice and tight. Okay, so you don't have any give on this end, and you don't have any give on this end. Okay, it's not the end of the world if you don't get it perfectly tight. It's just you'll have a little sag in your string, and then you're just going to pull, pull, pull. Okay, and I did a right over left, left over right. And this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have these two tails hanging out of your thing, out of your keychain. Okay, now some people, I'm going to make some other suggestions. Some people will do more knots. And that's fine. You just want to make sure you don't make such a big knot that is going to show, because I like to hide my knot in one of the beads, which I'm going to show you now. The other thing some people do is put a little dab of glue on their knots. I have found that I've never found I needed to do that, because I pull my knot really tight and then it's been good and they last. But those are some other suggestions. So take your ends now and you're going to trim them. Let me trim them, and then I'm going to show you what I left. See, so I have a little bit of tail left there. I know this is hard to see. There you go. All right. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to feed those through that bubble gum bead. So I'm just going to take this in and I'm just going to pull a little bit so it gets through there, and the knot gets hidden. And you can also take the tails. You can stretch this. It's very, very stretchy. I mean, obviously it will break if you stretch it enough, but see, I'm just kind of flattening those tails out so that they'll fit right into that last bubblegum bead. There we go. And then it's nice and hidden. And even if your knot is still out, you know, showing, if you do a knot that's too big to fit in the bubblegum bead, it's still going to look nice. I wouldn't worry about it. It's clear, but now you've got it nice and tight there. All right, so you're there. You've got your clip now that you can add. And then the final thing is your centers. Now for your centers, what you want to do is kind of match them up so that when your daisy turns, you know, your centers are in the same place. It's not really going to, I mean, obviously you're just going to see one side usually at a time, so it doesn't really matter, but if you want to match them up, you can kind of go like this and match them up. As far as glue goes, you've got a couple options. You can use this E6000's great, and this is available at craft stores and Walmart, and wood glue will work, okay, because both pieces are wood. You can just use a regular tacky glue. I wouldn't use hot glue because in the heat it'll remelt and then the centers will pop off. Okay, I have had my, I think I used E6000 on the one that I have in my rearview mirror, and I in Florida heat, and it's still going strong. So anyway, so you're going to glue those on, and then you'll have your finished piece. And looking like this. Now we have lots of colors, so if you've already purchased your kit and then you decide you want to make more, I have listed orange accent, turquoise accent with turquoise beads. If you don't see something you want, just message us and let us know, and we can probably find something that'll work. You know, if you want a white or whatever. So anyway, have fun with these. They're just so cute. They make me smile. Every time I get in my car, I smile. And thank you so much for joining us. See you soon. Bye-bye.